Hi everyone, new photo exhibition brings us back 6 months to the Gush Katif expulsion. A new group of Falashmura immigrants arrive in Israel, helping the evacuees by teaching them the art of radio broadcasting. Family of Amona injured praises God for their son's recovery. Let's get started. Shalom and welcome to Israeli Salad. It's been 6 months, a half a year since the expulsion from Gush Katif and the Shomron. Now, the expelled residents, as well as many who struggled against the eviction, are looking for ways to, on the one hand, remember and stay connected to what Gush Katif symbolized, while on the other hand, looking ahead to rebuild their communities. A new photo exhibition in Haifa brings us back 6 months to the eviction, the tears, and the strength.
Much has been said regarding the days of the expulsion, but as the saying goes, one picture is worth 1,000 words. A new photo exhibition that opened in Haifa presents the story of the expulsion and the struggle to prevent the eviction. These are not the pictures that were seen in the media.
התמונות בעיתונות ובתקשורת נעשו בצורה מאוד מתוחכמת. צלמי התקשורת הרגילים שהם בהחלט מומחים
The pictures in the newspaper and in the media were chosen very carefully. The very professional journalists presented the reality as if the violence would come from those slated for eviction.
יותר בולטת לעין. מנסים לגמד את האירוע.
Today they're trying to miniaturize the event, as if we're talking about some sort of marginal incident. As if this was something that was carried out with much sensitivity, and that's not the situation. It was a crime against the Jewish nation, and we will present this crime with all its severity.
האנשים שעשו את הצילומים האלה היו מתנדבים.
These pictures were taken by volunteers. Some of them even had their cameras confiscated, and so these pictures were actually saved from demolition.
Maybe one day, these pictures will be part of an indictment against those who carried out the expulsion, if not in a court of law, at least in the history of the Jewish nation.
Regarding the Ethiopian Jews who came to Israel on operations Moshe and Shlomo, there was a halachic evidence proving their Jewishness. The Falashmura sect, however, are a different story. Throughout the generations, many of these Jewish descendants converted to Christianity or intermarried, and at least half of them are not Jewish according to all opinions. Nevertheless, the state of Israel decided to bring the Falashmura to Israel. This decision was controversial because of the questions about their Jewishness and the need for all of them to convert in order to be an actual part of the Jewish nation. Here's a look at a new group of Falashmura immigrants who arrived this month in Israel. 150 new immigrants from the Falashmura community gathered to celebrate their immigration with veteran Ethiopian immigrants, as well as American Jewish organization representatives with whom they were familiar from before they arrived in Israel.
A group of 80 people from American federations visited the refugee camps in Ethiopia, where there were Ethiopians from the Falashmura waiting to proceed to the land of Israel.
Well, we were received very, very well. The people are incredibly hospitable, kind, and we're very eager to receive us. Well, there's a tremendous sense of urgency in that it is literally a daily matter of life and death for these people. They are living in abject poverty that none of us would tolerate for ourselves, let alone any family members.
And from there, they accompanied families that this morning arrived together with them. And now they want to see from close up how they're being absorbed into the country.
Being in Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa, and in Gondar gave us all a new perspective, not only on our own lives, but on the life of the Jewish people.
Although they are Jewish descendants, the Falashmura must go through full conversion before they are considered Jews.
בוחר להתגייר וללמוד יהדות,
Whoever wants can decide to go through with conversion and learn Judaism. We help. We don't coerce them. The state does not condition the Falashmura immigration with converting. However, naturally, most of them who used to be very far from Judaism are now coming closer to Judaism. We believe that a Jew who has sinned is still a Jew, and we give them the tools to go through with full conversion. The truth is that around 99% convert.
To make sure that their Falashmura friends have been received appropriately, the delegates split up and visited the immigrants' new homes.
Are their dreams being fulfilled? Is this what they anticipated? Is this what they had hoped for?
They're very happy and they want to thank for other people to the help. They want to say thank you for all who helped.
The new immigrants hosted them, served coffee, popcorn, and the famous Ethiopian pita bread. The children, of course, were the center of the attention.
We say in America every year, L'shana haba b'Yerushalayim, and often they're just words, but for centuries, for thousands of years, these have been the words that have kept these people committed to their Jewish roots, their Jewish ancestry.
Now let's go back to the expelled residents of Gush Katif. A number of groups are involved in helping the evacuees rebuild their lives. A religious college in Jerusalem decided to help the evacuees by teaching them the art of radio broadcasting.
The radio class in the Jerusalem College for Girls decided to take part in a special voluntary activity initiated in cooperation with the students of the college. The main goal is to encourage the children expelled from Gush Katif. These girls are still living in Jerusalem hotels.
From the very first day that the children arrived at the hotels, they were bored every afternoon. They had no activities. They were in school till 1 o'clock. We started to offer lessons in math and English. Each one of our students took one girl from Gush Katif. In addition to this, we started group activities in sports, radio, guitar, and theater.
ספורט, רדיו, גיטרה, תיאטרון. נשיא ארצות הברית קורא לעצור את אלימות המפגינים המוסלמים. הדולר נחלש ב-0.2%, ושהארון נקבע על 4.7 שקלים. המסחר בבורסה ננעל בעליות, תל אביב 100. נראה לי שלנו קצת יותר מעניין כשאנחנו במלון.
It's more interesting than just being in the hotel. We do nothing in the afternoon. We come back from school and there's nothing to do and nowhere to go.
The Jerusalem College has an actual radio studio that broadcasts on certain hours in Jerusalem. In this studio, the girls learn how to produce reports, interviews, and news editions. The main issue covered on the college station is obviously the expulsion.
After all, this is our issue. We talk about how the attitude is towards the evacuees who are still in the hotels. We often laugh about it. We tell jokes, like imitating policemen during the evacuation, all kinds of things. Radio management lets the girls pick any type of issue. They decided to focus on the Gush Katif subject. Now we have a collection of songs, programs, and jokes. It's kind of therapy for them. I think that when we speak from our heart, it's a good thing, especially because we're girls from the Gush, and we feel comfortable to talk about our stories with other girls like us.
It seems that the girls are enjoying their first-time experience in the field of communications. Who knows? These girls might be the beginning of a wave of orange spirit that will be heard on Israeli radio.
It's coming from us. We went through this. The media wrote all about us, and now we're here to repair what they wrote about us. People are willing to hear. Lots of people don't know that we're still in hotels. We meet people in the streets, and they're surprised when they hear that we still have no solution. In the media, it looks like we all have new homes, and that's definitely wrong.
מכל ישראל.
כל מי.
Please send your comments, ideas, and questions to the Israeli Salad email, yoni@israelnn.com, or leave a message on the Israeli Salad voicemail at international dialing code 972 972-3-918-5554. That's 972-3-918-5554.
Now here's a video clip that's been sent all over through emails lately on the net. This meaningful clip was produced by the Avos Ubanim organization, or Avot Ubanim, that promotes learning of Torah and other Jewish scriptures by parents together with their children.
Listen, we have to figure this out by the end of the week. You're going to lose your job over this. Just a minute. Hello?
Daddy, how much do you earn?
Shlomi, not now, sweetie. Daddy's busy, okay? Do about it, okay? It's a closed deal. You'll be at the lawyers at exactly... Just a minute, I have another call. Hello?
Daddy, how much do you earn?
Shlomi, look, don't bother me now, sweetie. I'll be home later this evening. We'll talk then. Bye. Shlomi, what is the matter with you today? Enough of your nonsense. Leave me alone already. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I yelled at you, son, okay?
Daddy, how much do you earn?
Why are you so curious?
Daddy, how much do you earn?
If you really must know, I earn about $100 an hour. Are you happy?
Here, Daddy, there's $37 in here. Can I have half an hour of your time?
We began today's program with the emotional damage of the Gush Katif expulsion. Unfortunately, lately we've also witnessed physical damage as around 300 protesters were injured as a result of shocking police brutality during the demolition of the 9 homes in Amona. One of the children injured in Amona was in serious condition. Today, thank God he's doing better. His family decided to celebrate his recovery with hundreds of supporters and friends. Nachi and Yael Eyal, parents of Yechiam Eyal, who was severely injured by the police forces during the Amona demolition, decided to hold a special gathering of thanksgiving and praise as their son seems to have recovered from his injuries. Around 1,000 people participated in this emotional event that took place in Ofra. The lectures and songs expressed first of all gratitude to the Almighty for Yechiam's quick recovery, but also protest against the government who sent the police to violently break the spirit of the right wing.
תראו, אנחנו במסיבת הודיה, אז זה שאנחנו היום במסיבת הודיה זה לא אומר שאנחנו נשכח.
The fact that we're participating now in an event of gratitude does not mean that we'll forget or that we'll abandon the battlefield or ignore what went on there.
In addition to the Jewish music, the cultural side of the event included also a short play that brought bitter smiles to the participants.
Hey, look at that, look at that. You see that fat guy with the guitar and the big kippah? It's the Hilltop Youth. Those guys are really violent. Yeah, the policeman will come and hit him with the guitar. Hey, what are you doing? Hit him! What are you doing? Why are you hugging him?
Pictures from Amona were displayed on a video presentation accompanied by the Israeli song Just Because of the Spirit. These pictures differed from all the violent pictures we've seen lately. These ones presented the strength and everlasting spirit of those who participated in the struggle. The climax of the event was, of course, when Yechiam got up to bless God and to thank all those who were part of his recovery.
Everyone here is talking about me. My name is said again and again. Everyone's talking about my injury. But this ceremony is not only about me, rather about all of those who are wounded in Amona.
Okay, that's all for this week. Join us again next week for another program. Until then, from all of us here at INN TV, Shalom.